G'day, James Cullen from Stones Corner Marine. It's been a while since I've got taken a look over a CJ Vision boat, but I've got this really well fitted out CJ 520 Vision. I just want to give you a look at before it goes out of the dealership. So this is a 520 CJ Vision. It runs the 5083 aluminium bottom. It's got a cap keel welded on lifting strakes. As you'll see while we're looking at this undersize of the boat, you'll also see it's been fitted on a Redco Sportsman trailer. It's a tandem axle. No, the 520 doesn't need it, but this particular client, for the applications he has and where he wants to travel, he was more confident with the tandem axles, and that is something that we can provide to you. You'll also notice that the frame of this Redco here is the C-channel frame, so it's a nice open frame. It allows for easy flush out to make sure there's no salt build-up in the frame, therefore giving you a longer life expectancy, providing you're hosing that out. This is the RS series trailer. It's been optioned with a spare wheel and carrier, but it comes standard with features like this. It comes standard with features like the walkway down to the entry point. Some people certainly like that feature as something that reduces the risk of slipping on the boat ramp. You'll also see that this CJ has been fitted with a custom paint job. That's a factory paint job. It's the two-tone. It's got the pipeline interior and surround with a white side sheet. I reckon it really pops with the nice bright blue and the black of the decal markings. It actually presents for a really smart boat. Another option that's available from the factory is the Fishmaster T-top. You'll see that T-top's a good shade area. It's stylish, good tube size for good strength. It's mounted and designed to be supported in the factory. You'll just notice we haven't got the Sunbrella top material on at this point. Just come for a walk. In regards to this boat, as I said, it's tandem axle, custom paint job. But if we look at the back of the boat here, this is the standard transom for the Vision boat, and that's the Ultimate Edge 2 hull with a Samurai hull. So that includes the rear pod, full pod, rear steps, dive ladder that folds up. It also has the transom through door, just allows for better and easy access on and off. There's a transducer bracket on the back here, which is the transducer fitted, and this boat's got its maximum power of 115 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke. Let me tell you, this boat performs extremely well with the 115. There is no need for conversation of larger horsepower. That is the maximum of this boat, and it performs extremely well in all of our testing and over all the boats we've sold. Just come up with me on the journey. We'll have a look at the boat here. A couple of other features in this boat I just want to point out. I've mentioned the Fishmaster T-top. We've also got the option here of the flip-flop backrest for the driver. So whether you be facing forward or facing aft, it provides some comfort to the back. You'll also see, in regards to seating, this boat here has been fitted with the 3/4 lounge. Plenty of padding, plenty of support, nice and comfortable here. Good amount of bum to leg length just to make that comfortable when in the seated position. This piece does fold out of the way when fishing. Behind the seat, we've got the deluxe CJ bait board. Really solid. It's permanently mounted. It's got a shelf. It's got a cutting surface. It's got drains. It's got a couple of drink holders. It's got ample knife and ply slots. And it's also got 4 rod holders. It's a very good feature for those avid fishermen out there. As I said, good cutting surface length, plenty of storage for knives, drinks, etc. Swinging around onto the center console itself now. The boat's fitted with hydraulic steering standard from the factory, and we've optioned the boat here with a VHF radio and a Humminbird 9-inch unit. As you'll see, there's plenty of room for 2 9s, 2 10s or 2 12s to be mounted on top of the dash. So that's 2 9s, 2 10s or 2 12s. Some people would prefer centrally mount if they're only ever going to have 1 unit. This boat's been fitted, so there is the option for that second unit at a later date. We've got the Yamaha Gauge here, plenty more real estate here and here for features such as stereos. The console also is at a good height to sit to drive, but also at a good height to stand to drive. Plenty of provision of storage underneath with a shelf and the lower floor area. And this is all valuable features that have good benefits when you're out on the water. Walk with me. Front of the boat, we have a stepped up raised cast platform. The step up's not too large, as you see. It's only less than half my shin height step up, but it is a step up which provides a slightly raised position for sight casting when fishing. That step up also gives the provision for some good underfloor storage. So you'll see in there, we've currently got the cushion for the esky seat. You've got good depth there, one hatch followed by a second hatch. Generally speaking, this storage area up here is utilised for positioning of electric motor batteries, and this boat, as you'll see, standard out of the factory, is fitted with an electric motor mount provision as standard. So that storage provides a provision for battery storage, electric motor storage that can be fitted at any point. We've got an oversized anchor well, easily fit a couple of 100 metres rope if you required. It's got a bow sprit and roller, which certainly allows for easier retrieval of the anchor. Plenty of room up here. I'd comfortably say you could fish 2 people in different applications as long as you're mindful of each other, but there's plenty of room. The step-up raised shear line of the boat and the step-up of the platform makes me feel very comfortable up here. It's not something that I feel that I'm a budgie on a perch. I certainly feel well within the boat.